is center the clay. And this will homogenize the clay. So what you didn't do well in wedging, you can do well in centering. So what I'm doing is like, I'm pushing with one hand the clay up, and then with my palm I'm pushing it down. And I basically can feel that there are irregularities in the clay. So some kind of air bubbles. And because the clay is fresh, I can feel like that the particles aren't aligned. So now it feels really good. So centering, step number 1. Step number 2 is breaking open. And so I'm basically just pushing with one thumb on top of the other one. And make sure you don't push all the way through because you want something to trim, right? 1/4 inch. So good way is to go slowly and test with your needle tool if you're new to it. Perfect, 1/4 inch. If it's thicker, like 1/2 inch, you can press a little lower. That was step number 2. 3, you're setting a bottom. And then you're compressing it to avoid S cracks. Okay. The next step is you have to shape it into a volcano. That is step number 4. Because it has to be always in if you want to go up. And then last step is pulling the wall up. And you see my hands are at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock means right in front of you, the closest towards you. So imagine it, and this is probably hard for you in the digital age, but this is 12, this is 3, this is 9, and that's 6. Just exactly like sailing, right? At 12 o'clock, there's a buoy or fender or man overboard at 3 o'clock.
My cousin was really excited about that Peter Pan movie, and it's not related to this.
What's gonna be on the video?
They were joking about how my cousin was joking about how like you could hear the crocodile. There's like the tick-tock after he swallowed the clock. He had no idea he was very confused by that. So everything's, never mind.
Okay, so the last step you saw, I'm using the rib and I'm holding it at 4 o'clock. And I'm basically, all I'm doing is like I'm pushing the clay against the rib because I want like an absolute straight cylinder. And what I didn't tell you is like I didn't pull all the way to the top. I left like a bit of clay on the inside so that there's like a ring of clay in the top which will hold the shape of the cylinder. And then you can either use your rib or your undercut tool and take the bottom edge off. This will make trimming much easier, but also you need the clay's corners. So make sure you take all the water out on the inside. And when you cut it off, don't cut it off like that. Like press it really down and stretch it and pull it towards you. Then dry your hands. And when you have really dry hands and did every step only once, you should be able to lift this thing up, put it on your board. Alright? So to show you how this looked on the inside, should have cut it off. So do you guys see it's all even? There's like a nice sharp corner. There's enough space for me to trim it. And then I left like a little thickness here and I made like a really nice string. So we need 5 of those, at least 5 inch high. And we got gonna trim them and pull handles on the next week, and then put them in the kiln, and then we're gonna drink tea. Okay? Got it?
But these aren't due Monday, right?
They aren't due on Monday anymore.
Okay.
Wait, I'm missing a video. Thank you.